Hey guys, it's Zara from The Fitness. Thanks so much for joining me today. Today I'm sharing 3 yummy, warm, cozy winter drinks that you can have all winter long because I don't know about you guys, but here in Canada, I think we're in for a pretty long winter. So the first drink I'm gonna share with you is this delicious, rich hot chocolate. The second one is a healing turmeric golden latte. And the third one is one of my favorite coffee drinks. It's an oat milk latte with collagen. So be sure to check it out. I take you through step by step. I'm actually using a blender for 2 of these, which is a really fun way to froth up and make your drinks nice and creamy. So if you wanna see how to make them, continue watching. All right, so for the first drink we're making is a delicious, rich and creamy hot chocolate. You gotta have hot chocolate in the winter, right? It's something the kids always want when they come in from playing in the snow, or we go tobogganing, or if we're sitting by the fire and watching a movie at night. So I'm gonna show you how to make your own hot chocolate mix. So you can have it in a jar ready to go, and then all you need to do is grab some milk and some of the mix, and you're good to go. So let me go through the ingredients first. First, we have cacao powder, so a little bit different than cocoa powder. Cacao powder is less processed, so it's actually better for you. Really high in magnesium and potassium, so good for your heart health and your bones. The second thing we have is our sweetener, and instead of regular sugar, I'm using a raw date sugar. You can use raw coconut sugar. Any type of more organic raw sugar is better. Just helps kind of regulate your blood sugar. It doesn't give you those spikes as well. So we've got that, and then we've got a little bit of sea salt that we're gonna put in to just give it a nice little kick, and we're gonna put in some fresh cinnamon. So that's gonna be in our mix, and then whenever you're making it, what I like to do is obviously use any type of milk. I'm using an oat milk here, and then you can always throw in some dark chocolate at the bottom. I'll show you how to do that, and it'll melt as you put the hot chocolate over it. All right, so let's get started with our mix. It is a 3 tablespoon ratio of cacao powder to 2 tablespoons of your sugar. So what we're gonna do is we'll just take our tablespoon, we'll take it here, 1, 2, 3, I think I can get 6 in here, 4, 5, and 6. So then we're gonna put in 4 tablespoons of sugar, and again, this is gonna last you a while. 1, 2, 3, and 4, perfect. All right, now we're gonna grate in some fresh cinnamon. It just adds a really nice kick and a nice little spiciness to your hot chocolate. Not too much, but I like having it in the mix because it infuses it in while it's sitting there. That's so good. All right, and then we're gonna add in our pinch of sea salt. Not too much. And that's it. You can take your mix, take your jar, put the lid on, give it a little mix, and then that is your hot chocolate mix ready to go. Okay, so now that you're ready to make your hot chocolate, you wanna heat up your milk. I like to heat it up on the stovetop, and what I do is I put it on the stove and I heat it up to simmering. You don't want it to boil. And while that's heating away, I grab my blender. Hot chocolate in a blender is actually really yummy. It makes it super frothy. So you can take your hot chocolate mix. I usually put about 1 tablespoon to 1 cup of milk. So I'm putting in 2 tablespoons here into the blender. Now that my milk is heated up, I'm gonna pour it into the blender. It'll start melting away the hot chocolate. Cover your blender. It's always good to use a towel or something because it is hot liquid. You don't want it splurting out and hurting yourself. So blend it less than a minute. I would say maybe about 30 to 45 seconds. Let everything get well incorporated. And then what I like to do as a little treat is put a little bit of dark chocolate at the bottom of my mug. Pour your hot chocolate over it, and that is it. If you want to treat yourself, I'll show you how to top it as well. All right, so now that your hot chocolate is done, I love how it's so nice and frothy at the top. You can take any type of whipped cream. This is actually coconut whipped cream. Just plop it inside. And then you're gonna take a little bit of cacao powder and just sprinkle it on the top, and your hot chocolate is done. It's so good. It's so rich and creamy. I hope you give it a try. All right, so the next one is a turmeric latte, just fancy for when I was growing up. This is something my mom and my grandmother used to give me all the time when I was getting sick or a sore throat or feeling under the weather. It's milk with honey and harder. I don't know if that resonates with you, but I'm gonna show you the ingredients that go in, all super healing, which is great for this time of year when we're getting sick and we're getting runny noses and sore throats. So let me show you. First, the star ingredient is turmeric. This is freshly ground turmeric. You should always have this in your spice container or your pantry. Turmeric has a lot of great healing properties, helps with any type of inflammation as well, which is really nice. We're gonna be using freshly ground ginger, and ginger again, anti-inflammatory and also just really good healing properties as well. We're gonna be using freshly ground cinnamon, adds a nice little spice to it. We're gonna be using honey. So this is wildflower honey, any type of raw organic honey, so you're getting all the great benefits of the honey. It's not super processed. And a little known fact, I feel like a lot of people are realizing this now, when you are having anything with turmeric, it's actually good to have black pepper because that helps with the absorption of the turmeric. So we're just gonna add a little bit of pinch of black pepper. You won't notice it too much. And any type of milk, this is oat milk, but you can use any type of plant-based milk or even regular milk, whatever you have on hand. So we're gonna head over to the stove and I'm gonna show you how to make it. You want to start off by pouring your milk into a saucepan. I'm using oat milk here, and then sprinkle your turmeric in and your honey. Give it a mix so it melts in. I'm sprinkling some pepper on top and then peeling my ginger. And again, just start off with a little bit if you're getting new to these strong flavors, and you can build up from there. I'm grating in some cinnamon. It smells so good when you do the fresh cinnamon. Give it a nice little stir. Keep an eye over it. You don't want it to boil. And once everything is mixed and it's simmering nicely, you can take it and pour it into your cup. Okay, so just got the turmeric milk off the stove and I'm gonna pour it in here, and you can see that rich, beautiful golden color. Ooh, looks so good. You can smell the spices as well. And again, if you can have it straight like that, if you want to make it a little bit fancy, you can top it with a little bit of cinnamon. Just adds that little bit of extra spice. And that is it. This is like healing in a cup. So be sure to give this a try. It's literally like natural medicine in a cup. It smells so good. I promise you, you will feel better. And if you get into a nice routine of drinking this, you'll definitely notice that you will fight off those colds, and hopefully those aches and pains will go away as well. It has that nice little kick of ginger. It's so good. All right, so for our last drink, we are making an oat milk latte. So I've made this for my friends a couple times when they've come over. It's like better than Starbucks. So I'm not a huge coffee drinker, but whenever I have like a craving for a latte or something coffee-ish, because I love the smell of coffee, this is what I go to, and it's got some really good health benefits as well. So what we're gonna use is instant coffee. Like I said, I'm not a coffee maker, so if you wanna use your whatever coffee you have at home, you can use. That's instant coffee. We're gonna use this raw coconut sugar. We're gonna use some cinnamon, regular cinnamon, and we're gonna add in a little bit of collagen. This is just a liquid coconut flavor collagen, but you can add any type of collagen you want. And if you want that coconut flavor, you can add like half a teaspoon of coconut oil, and it really helps whip it up and thicken it up. So super simple, I'll show you how to make it. So you're gonna throw in your coffee, you're gonna throw in some cinnamon, and while I'm doing this, my milk is heating up. Then I'm gonna throw in, because I'm making 2 cups, just under 2 teaspoons of sugar. And then we're gonna add in the collagen. And again, the collagen you can do just under 2 teaspoons as well. And that is it. And what you're gonna do is once your milk is heated, you're gonna pour it in. I will show you how. So take your blender that has all your coffee ingredients, and then you're gonna pour your warm milk on top. Give it a nice little mix. Again, put a towel at the top just in case something splatters out. Pour your delicious frothy coffee into your cups, sprinkle it with cinnamon, and enjoy. No need to go to Starbucks for this one. And so this is the oat milk latte. This is probably my favorite and the one I make the most out of all of them. So be sure to give these recipes a try, whether it's the hot chocolate, the turmeric milk, or the oat milk latte. I would love for you guys to let me know which ones you enjoyed and which ones you've added into your winter hot drink rotation. Again, I always love it when you guys comment below and let me know what else you'd like to see. I hope you have a fabulous day, and I will be sure to see you guys later. Bye.